Hey guys, I got a few questions on how to draw the repeat unit when you're given a starting alkene, so I wanted to make a quick video clarifying it. So when you're given a starting alkene and asked to find the repeat unit after polymerization, doesn't matter which type, you're going to want to do three main things. You're going to want to make sure that your repeat unit has the same number of carbons as your starting alkene. So this is very important because we're not really adding any carbons or taking away from them, we're just forming attachments to other molecules. So that's what we want to represent. And only the carbons that were in the alkene, so by that I mean this carbon right here and this carbon right here, are attached outside of the brackets to other molecules. And we also want to make sure that all substituents are on the correct carbon. So this methyl group right here, the ethyl, and the chlorine are all going to be attached to the correct carbon. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. We're going to first off have our two carbons that were in the alkene drawn. So we got our pink one and our blue one. This is what I like to do first off before drawing the whole molecule. Then what we want to do is show those carbons making attachments outside of the ring. What's important is that we don't get confused because these are not counted as carbons when we do our official count, because they're really only showing that these carbons that were part of the alkene are now attached to other molecules outside. Okay, from there, what I like to do is to draw out the substituents that were on the original carbon. So this pink carbon had one methyl attached to it, meaning that in our repeat unit, I'm going to draw that one methyl. Then our blue carbon had an ethyl and a chlorine, so I'm going to draw those out. And our chlorine. Okay. Now what we want to make sure is that we don't draw our alkene because again that disappears once we polymerize the molecule. Now let's just go through all of our criteria and make sure this works. So first off, our repeat unit has the same number of carbons as our starting alkene. Let's check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. And only the carbons that were in the alkene are attached outside the bracket. So only the pink and blue carbons have attachments outside, which is correct. And all substituents are on the correct carbon. So our methyl group is attached to our pink carbon, that's correct. And our ethyl and chlorine are attached to the blue carbon, that's correct. So this is the basic formula of how I like to make my repeat units. There's more practice problems in the textbook and chapter 11 problem set if you want more practice.